Hey everyone, so this is a review for this little emergency radio that I got off of Amazon. Now first impressions of the radio is it actually has some decent weight to it, and I'm sure that comes from the 20,000 milliamp battery that is included inside of it. But seems solidly built, right? Mostly plastic, has a little solar panel on top which does charge it, though very slowly, right? It has the crank handle on the side, which gives you about, after 3 minutes of cranking it, you get about 4 minutes of flashlight usage or about 15 minutes of radio usage out of it. Now, something that was really annoying when I first got it and took me a while to figure out is how to attach this top strap. I had to look at pictures, directions don't say anything about it, and you actually have to put these little clips, which come all separate, onto here and then slide the strap through the little strap handles on there. So I'll show you, you can pull this off. Trying to do this one-handed, and so you can see how I had to slide the strap through the back side of that. It took me a little bit to figure that out. Now the other thing that's kind of nice is it comes with a little fire starter compass thing, but on the box it shows that the strap actually goes through here and then around, and that makes this impossible to actually take all the way off, right, and use with the fire starter without taking this whole strap off. So, and plus the strap is really short right here, and so it made it impossible pretty much to try to get the strap around here and clamp it in. So I just have it kind of hanging off here. It's a little janky, but obviously I'm not taking the radio around. I don't have it with me, but it also comes with a USB cable. I wish they had some place to store it, because obviously as an emergency radio, I'm going to have this in my car or most likely in my emergency kit at home, but I want to make sure I have my USB cable with it, but there's no place to store it. So I'll probably have to take a rubber band or something and just rubber band it to the handle so I always have that USB cable. It comes with the flashlight, right? Has 3 different settings, center beam, kind of wide beam, and then both together. It has this cool reading light, which I do like. It just automatically turns on when you open it and then turns off when you close it. It is really bright though. I wish there was a way to turn down the brightness, because if this is your main light source, at night when you're reading, it's, yeah, could be much dimmer. The only other thing I want to mention on here is it has this rubber cover over the USB ports, and it has a headphone jack, which is nice, and it's actually pretty thin and doesn't sit on there very well. I can see after a lot of use in and out, it's just going to be kind of like hanging off. So, I mean, I'm not planning on taking this, you know, in the water or anything, but it would be nice if this little cover on the back side was made out of thicker rubber so it would fit in there better. Now, the other thing I want to mention is it does, they tout it as having the battery, right? So you can charge your phone off of it, but in the manual it says to only do that in an emergency situation, not to use it on a regular basis. I don't know if that's because it'll degrade the battery or if it's because they just want to make sure that it's fully charged for emergency usage. So charge at your own risk with your phone. Yeah, I haven't had any issues with it so far, but I'm just kind of keeping it in my box and saving it for when we have an emergency, which thank you God we have not had yet. So anyway, radio works good. You can do your weather, you can do your FM, AM, all that. You got your tuning dial. It is kind of fun, right? Like, who has an actual radio anymore? So it is kind of fun, just you know, a little novel getting to scroll through everything and listen to your radio through here. So anyway, there you go. I think as a emergency, you know, little piece of kit to add to your emergency stash, it is definitely a good one. 2 thumbs up. Sorry, 1 thumb, 2 thumbs. There we go.
So this is emergency radio. I saw a lot of comments about how to get this, whatever you call this thing, strap, hooked up onto it. I struggled with it too. I found a video on the manufacturer's listing that kind of showed how it's done. It's not great. So this is what your goal is to get these 2 pieces back to back with the big side of this sort of trapezoid shape towards the bottom of this thing. So the way that you do that essentially is you're going to hook this piece up first. So you put it through here and then you're going to hook this guy up. The problem is once you got it to this point and you've got this arrangement set up, you have so little play left to do the last piece, which is sticking it through this hole right here. And then you got to feed it into the bottom of this contraption, which is not easy. And then you're going to push this little guy down to hold it. But the play is so low. So what I figured out after a while is when I first did this piece right here was up a lot higher. You have to make sure when you put this together that these two pieces, you got to slide this guy down until they're basically flush, or you're not going to have enough play to get this guy through underneath and up into this, and it's still a challenge, trust me. The other thing that's weird about it is, you know, this is obviously a clip right here, but once it's fully assembled with the strap, you can't unclip it because there's not enough play for it to unclip. So anyhow, if you're looking for step-by-step, go look for the instruction video from the manufacturer. It took me a bunch of pause and play, but I did eventually figure it out.
Thursday, northeast winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming north around 10 knots in the afternoon. Seas 3 to 4.